So we will have also 20 minutes once again coffee break where you can again chat or have some network. On the third part of this event, there will be like inspiration devoted to our architecture, home staging, and project management part. And you might see also on the entrance of the venue two beautiful cars that we will not uh, not withdraw like a whole car, but it's just only one day of the rent of these beautiful cars. Someone will be like very lucky today to get this. So you may also see here these banners. These QR codes will lead you, if you scan it, to the calendar where you can book the appointment in our office. After all these discussions, after the presentation of these investment projects, who will be interested, or maybe you will think that your investor, your representative, your client will be interested in. So let me start from small story. Like on the 30th of December, it will be like 2 years. Like I moved to Dubai, and of course I saw that. Um, of course, I mentioned where to put. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Of course, I mentioned that Dubai is a great city for opportunities to realize yourself like a professional, to realize your all ideas, and to earn a good money. Because everything you put here, any business you will open, it will like be very prosper and effective. So we all witness a lot of strategies that Dubai already realized here, and you can see here on the few of them. It's like economic agenda about doubling Dubai's economy like for like 2 times by 2033. There are Dubai Urban Master Plan and Dubai Industrial Strategy, which is about our real estate industry because it's enhancing the city's infrastructure, attracting investment, and of course, people. Also, there are strategies about the energy, about the paperless strategy. It's all about the eco-friendly things. And what else? Smart Dubai initiative. So there are a lot of strategies, and they have even applications. And we all see and witness that this city became the most popular here, popular city to for living, for studying, for investing also. So I know that you all realize this too. So also one of the things which is I think main for Dubai, it's uh, tourism because it's growing with like giant steps or because for now for the end of the 2024 the tourism will contribute like 13% to GDP. This is a huge number actually. I'm originally from Kazakhstan. I have never seen these kind of figures about tourism and maybe the whole economics. Still, you may see that tourism attracts people, and these people they need some places, spaces to live. And of course, we can see the leader of this market. This is Amar, who's actually um, compares the Dubai's revenue of the last year surpassed the United Kingdom's real estate market on the last year. And this year they will finish, or they forecasting to close this year with the 56% of surplus comparing to last year. So this is a huge number of the new properties, commercial, for living, and so on. And we can understand that in few years it will be a secondary market. So today we will speak about this secondary market opportunities. Yes, this is again about the uh, market situation in Dubai. And we have this feature, like it's only half of the this year that real estate will finish. It's like 20.8 billion for the first half of the 2022. We can understand that. I think that you all monitor all these features, and you think that the secondary market will be the kind of future of the real estate. And our model, our business model, focuses on this. So this is again one graph, year-to-date features. So for to October, the end of October, Dubai secondary market was closed with 5 million out of total sales $8 billion. So more and more it will be growing, and we have to be on the. I think that we are now here in the right place in the right time to start making money of this. So yeah. So this is some few slides and metrics. In the districts that we are focusing in and where we will make and already doing creating our investment projects. So this is Dubai Hills, Meydan, Palm Jumeirah, Meadows, and Springs. So this first slide shows you the average price per square feet. And of course, you see that yellow colored is the Palm Jumeirah. More or less, it fluctuates because of the season, but in general, the most important thing that it's all growing. So you just, I think that you know these features. You monitor the market. Sorry. The maximum price that we also monitor is, as you see, from starting from July, is growing in Palm Jumeirah and Dubai Hills. It's like a record price. So we understand that this is, again, very perspective and nice districts to invest. And the total sales, it will be in money. Some in July in Palm, there were something huge sales. You may see this yellow column. And Dubai Hills is also quite popular. You may see here in the units. Springs is the leader here. Springs is very nice district, as you may see, as you know. It's very cozy and green. So we have some projects there, and so this the main key indicators that shows us. So these districts are nice to invest. So let me, overall, we understand that this is the rising market and the prices are going up. All the political things and all the economic is just driving us to understand that Dubai, for now, is the best city to invest. And I think that as a professionals, you all know this and understand. So what are we going to present here today is this partnership, two directions. Partnership program, like where you as a broker brings us your client, your investor, to start investing in our projects. And the second part is I think that you as a person can also invest in our projects partially, or today you will see some tools how to realize it, and maybe you can become an investor. So the last slide, which will be of my part, which will be maybe repeating today several times, just because we want you to understand clearly, is about this actually secret of our formula. The title of our event today is this commission, 4.5%. So let me just briefly describe it, and if you have any questions, we can discuss it later, and it will be described also by my colleagues. So first part is very classical, where you purchase the villa, and you get this to 2%. This 2% is paid to you by the current investor. And this is example on the villa that, for example, costs like 10 million. Next stage is the renovation. This is the part where we are, as a DCI Group, starts to participate. So we share with you 0.5%, and in money-wise, it will be like 50,000. Next, after the property is renovated, we again launch it on the market with a new price.
You buy it at the
Sorry?
buy it at the
We buy it. You bring the investor. We buy.
You buy by yourself.
No, we don't buy by ourselves. So we buy just with investor, but technically it will be mentioned in the contract with the owner. Next, the new property, which is renovated already in these nice districts that we already mentioned, with a new price. And after selling this to the new owner, you will get again 2%. And as it is like approximately could be 300,000. And in total, if you stay with us in this investment project, whole circle, you can get this amount of money in 12 months. 12 months is actually the biggest timeline. It's just about the even construction. If it is a ready project, it could be shorter. So that's why the ROI for your investor will be very attractive, and the commission for you will be also very attractive. So this is my part, and next I will just invite our partners. I will monitor all this presentation, invite them by one. So let me introduce our first partner is Soland company, who will describe you also some benefits when you and your investor buy the property here in UAE. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming, Dilarom. Thank you for introduction. Let's first watch a short video. My name is Ksenia Grishenko. I am COO and founder of Soland, where we help our clients with immigration solutions, real estate investment strategies, and with an experience over more than 10 years, we helped more than 2,000 clients to obtain second citizenship and residency in more than 30 different jurisdictions. Here are our three main directions of business. It's immigration consultancy, it's real estate investments around the globe in MENA, in Southeast Asia, in Europe, and some corporate services. We operate in 4 main locations. Our main office is here in Dubai. We also presented in Moscow, Istanbul, and Montenegro. Once again, we are happy to be invited by DCI Group, our partner for flipping strategies in Dubai. And today we're gonna speak a little bit how our extra services can help the client to enjoy the process even more. Our first part will be about UAE residency opportunities, and then I will give a short overview about global opportunities. I want to invite my colleague, Ekaterina. She will guide about UAE options. Please.
Thank you, Ksenia. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for joining us today. So today I'll quickly speak about the UAE residency and the golden visa. Let's talk first about the categories, right? So most of us, we know that there are different categories of the visas, starting from employee, investor, manager, and a self-sponsored visa, as well as dependent visas. So let's focus today on visas that are having investor, manager, and a self-sponsored status. Benefits, of course. Here you can pick your favorite, really. For some people, it's more important to have the tax-free income. For somebody, it's important to have an access to the UAE banking system. For somebody, it's important to have a safety and security for their children. Not many know, but having the UAE residency will give you access with the visa free to a certain number of destinations. And of course, there is luxurious lifestyle. So here, feel free to pick your favorite. But let's talk today on these 6 types, and I will stop shortly on all of them. And let's begin with the difference. As most of us, we know that we have 2 types of visas here, which are the most attractable for your investors. That will be a golden visa and the residency visa, which we call investor visa. The very obvious difference. So the biggest and the most obvious difference is, of course, the duration. When we're talking about the golden visas, these are the visas that are granted for 10 years. Investor visas are granted for 2 years. The second biggest difference would be, of course, the requirement of a minimum stay in the UAE. For those who are holding an investor visa, a 2-year visa, there's a minimum presence required in the UAE for at least 1 day every 6 months. With the golden visa, there is no such requirement. Family visa sponsorship. Both types, golden visa holders and investor visa holders, are able to sponsor their family members. And here I'm talking about spouses when they're legally married and children. However, the golden visa holders are also able to sponsor their parents and up to 3 domestic helpers, which are maids, drivers, cleaners, nannies, and etc., which of course makes your life as an investor much easier over here. And on this slide, you can see 6 main types and the most common ways of how your investor and your client can get a residency visa here in the UAE. So we are talking about, of course, something that we came here for is investment in the real estate. And here, your clients, your investors are able to get either golden visa or the investor visa, depending on the amount, how much are they investing in the property. There's investments in the bank deposits, government nomination, visa for qualified specialists, and the business setup. Let's just stop quickly on each one of them. Golden visa by via the purchase of the real estate. So, of course, this is something that your clients and your investors would be the most interested in. Quickly stop on this one. The most important that all we need to know is that this golden visa starts with investment of 2 million dirhams. And the second very important note is that there is no more, as of this year, there is no more minimum completion requirement, or there is no minimum down payment anymore. So that means that the investor can enjoy their golden visa residency while their property is being constructed, renovated, or any other things. If we're talking about the regular investor visa, just to quickly highlight that the visa can be obtained from the purchase of from 750,000 dirhams, and not many know, but it is actually possible for both off-plan and finished properties. The most important to know here that the possibility of qualification for this visa would be that for off-plan properties that the investor pays at least 400,000 dirhams on the moment of the application. The next category will be the golden visa with the bank deposit. Very simple. You have a bank account, you invest 2 million dirhams for the 2-year lock-in period, you get your golden visa, in 2 years your funds are getting unblocked, and you're free to use it. There's a bit of a like few cons here. For example, one of those would be that you already have to have a bank account, and all of us here, we know that it is quite possible to open a bank account only when you're a resident here, because non-residential accounts will not qualify for that. So this is something to consider as well. My personal favorite, government nomination, something that works for and super interesting for entrepreneurs, high network individuals, and people that are not actually able to stay here for a long time. Super easy. The nomination is submitted to the government of the UAE, and after a month or two, while the investor could be outside of the country still, the nomination is being approved, and then only after that, the investor comes to the UAE to proceed with the medical exam and the biometric collection. Speaking of which, medical examination, which is a blood work and chest x-ray, is a mandatory for every single UAE resident, which brings us back to the slide where we were talking about safety and security. A simple test, mostly a formality for the spreadable diseases that keeps this country safe. When we are talking about the visa for qualified specialists, this is something that is available for people that are currently employed in the UAE. As a very smart UAE government, of course, they would like to keep the brains of the country here, and people with the positions of managers, with a high education diploma and with a salary of above 30,000 dirhams are able to get their golden visas and to move from being sponsored by their employer to their own sponsorship, which is a great option for these investors. There are a certain list of requirements, of course, for example, like an equivalent certificate from the Ministry of Education. However, it is very much doable as long as the investor is in the UAE. And we also do have an option of becoming a resident via business setup in the UAE. As I said, UAE government is always moving forward, and they're open for bringing investors here as entrepreneurs and keeping and supporting their business idea, which is very important. So this is one of the options as well for the investor visa. I'm not going to stop much over here because we have colleagues who will be explicitly explaining this option. That's all for me. Thank you very much, and I'll give it back to Ksenia.
So I will give a short overview about global opportunities regarding the immigration status. And actually, the place you were born defines you in a lot of ways. And one of the things, it actually gives you a certain passport. And that can also bring us to some limits that can limit you to the places where you can go visa-free or you cannot go. That can limit you where you can open a bank account, a company where you can be treated well or not. It can also define where your children can educate and at what price, which taxes you're going to pay. It can define how you're going to spend your retirement, for example. And we actually cannot define where we are born, right? But when we grow up, we can choose for us the opportunities, legal opportunities that the world offers to us. And we can use the world as a menu to choose the best place for us, where we want to live, how we're going to travel, and where we're going to pay taxes, open companies, invest, and etc. And immigration status actually can help us with that. Citizenship. Citizenship, this is the lifelong status which most of us actually inherited by our parents. And there are some other ways to obtain citizenship. Like you can get married to another nationality person. Some of the countries, mostly in Latin America, they can also give citizenship, nationality status to people who were born there. Yes, as Jews solely basis. You can relocate, be a resident in one of the country, and after 8-10 years, you can apply by naturalization and get a passport. And there is also citizenship by investment basis, where you can bring money to the economy and be given a second passport. We can speak about benefits. I shortly described them as well. It can be a Plan B passport. It can be global mobility solution. It can be extra asset protection where you can use your passport to open bank account on it or obtain assets on it. And many ways. I think people with, let's say, weak passport understand the benefits. People, when we present in the audience of European Americans, they're like, okay, but even now we see that the portrait of consumers is changing because life is really, the world is not stable anymore. After COVID, everybody understood that we can expect anything. So coming back to investment basis. There are not so many options to obtain citizenship by investment. Mostly all of them are here. Out of this slide, 5 countries are the Caribbean. These are ex-colonies of Great Britain. That's why they are actually given the best solution for global mobility and Plan B, because they give visa-free access to Schengen, to UK, China, Hong Kong, and etc. Turkey is a great opportunity because most of the money you're investing are in real estate, and in 3 years you are reselling. Vanuatu is great options for those who want to do it really quick. 45 days you get a passport legally, and there are no bans on nationalities for Vanuatu. For example, Caribbean are not accepting Russians right now, which is a big trouble for them. All of the programs have its pros and cons, and there is no number one solution which will be the best for everybody. And we work with investors as per their goals, as per their center of interest, time frame, budget, and other preferences. Same about Caribbean. Will not stop for long on that. Another thing that can be interested and can fulfill some of the clients' needs, it's residency. Mainly, our clients are focusing in European Union interest because the residency in Europe can allow you to travel visa-free across all 27 Schengen countries and also give you access to opening bank account in Europe. For those who had some problems with frozen accounts, some more compliance problems, EU residency status can solve it. Also, in Europe, you can naturalize and plan to get your European passport in 5-10 years. So it can be part of a long-term strategy. And there are different types of residency in Europe. It can be short-term, long-term, and golden visa. Golden visa is actually a residency that allows you to obtain all the benefits, but not having much of obligations. Because mostly when you have one of the bases for residency, employment, student, education, business, or whatever, your temporary residency is being renewed when you prove you are keeping the same basis. And most of them, those bases which are here, are actually require you to reside in the country. That will not suit for everybody. Many of our clients do not change their life. They want to keep living the life they do, keep attending the business they do, but they want some extra benefits. So for those clients, golden visa is the best. When you just invest, you don't have to stay in the country. You keep owning an asset, and you can use all the benefits of European residency. Only 6 programs available right now in Europe. They all are different. They all are different. They have different threshold, different processing time, different taxes, and etc. We can compare if you're interested. We are working with investors, guiding them and comparing all of them, looking for investment options and etc. And another way is for those who don't want to invest but want to get all the benefits, it's residency programs without investment. And this is really affordable programs, much faster regarding the processing time. But we understand that if you are not investing, you need to prove you have some other basis, because European Union is super welcoming entrepreneurs, people who are like digital nomads, who have some external income and they are ready to live, pay taxes, and spend money in European country. No problem, 2 months, cheap costs, and you will get a residency. But of course, the cons of that they will expect you to spend time in Europe. And so when we work and compare these programs, we need to check how we renew the residency and for how long we will get it. So From here, the most interesting, actually, the most popular is Spain Digital Nomad because it's for 3 years and super fast processing, and France Startup Visa, which was given for 4 years. So we will be glad to help you to advise, to discuss all the opportunities and choose the life you want to live, choose the best for yourself. We will be glad to give an overview and talk what is the best for your personal situation. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for clap. I appreciate it a lot, guys. Interesting. We all of us are brokers into real estate, right? All of us, we are into real estate. Quick question, guys, especially for those who were talking over there. So we are all into real estate, right? Wonderful. Today we would like to bring really a valuable thing for you, where you have to do within to one-stop place within to BeHomes, and you don't need to use any more of your each portal property finder by you once by one. So today we would like to present this super app into real estate. Andre is the founder.
Yeah, and Ken, my co-founder.
Yeah. So what happens in our end today? We run the BeHomes portal, which works into 3 industries, which is into B2B SaaS side, off-plan transactions, and into a mortgage site, which brings money for your end. And we'll tell you how. Where we work with over 100, now it's already 120 real estate agencies in our end. So.
Yeah, and more than 8,000 professional brokers who work with us. It's very important we have a focus only for B2B segments. That's why we are gather and combine 3 domain of solution. First part, it's a CRM, right? We can gather all your leads with all your aggregators, with your personal Instagram, with Facebook, with WhatsApp. We can gather all leads with one place. It's very important. And we have pre-ready sales funnel. If you work with for example, with off-plan, with renovation part, with mortgages, you can choose just ready sales funnel and use BeHomes. It's very easy. And second, very important, we can gather all your listings too, because if you're a really professional broker, you have an account in a property finder, in a Bayut, and maybe any, for example, Hoza, and maybe your personal websites, and you need to manage all these listings with any places, and you need to find a lot of professionals who will be helpful for this process, but you didn't need it. You can work just with us and all. Second part, it's a database for new objects, and 50% of the company who located in United Arab Emirates work with off-plan. And of course, if you remember the sound, it's tiding, 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 right? It's was your personal manager from developer MR, Ellington, and any guys who sent any information to update availability to you personally. But you didn't need it. You can just open database, BeHomes, and see very clear classified platform for only new objects, and choose any product, choose your lovely developer, choose your district, and find the best of availability list for 1 bedroom, 3 bedroom, but not 1 bedroom, it's for you just only villas, townhouses, right? Yeah, we have. And third part, it's very interesting for today, and we discuss about it more. It's additional opportunity for your additional income, because now we are living in next month in 2025, right? And last market 2022, it's back where we have a lot of buyers for off-plan. Now it's a secondary market. It's for ready property, and mortgages side. It's very interesting point for. Grow your personal income for brokers, for your company, and see. Let's discuss about it more.
I just wanted to add some little note within to our secondary part, where we have the off-plan marketplace. So you open it, and then you see all the off-plan at one place, within availability, within all the districts, all the information within to one place. So it's really key point, but we'll discuss all over across it. So the next slide is we're into BeHomes, where it comes up within not just the B2B SaaS platform, but aside from the CRM side, which we provide to increase your sales, it's the parts of a strong community that we are building in our end. And we every week we set up meetings for real estate brokers. So it's kind of like an event for network for real estate, which we share valuable tools, valuable features, and a lot of tools within to BeHomes to gain money at the end of the day for yourself. So yeah.
And maybe do you remember where it's located? ADCB, Majeure, any banks is NBD?
I think it's
Financial center, right? Yeah. Our office located in a DFC, and you can come to us. We are made the best of networking day each 2 weeks. It's our domain of rules to this season, and you can come to us and just discuss about your important point and sales your property with our community. It's very easy.
Yeah, and we have the best cacao over in our office, by the way. That's a doubt on that. Okay. The next one is the opportunities for your earnings into a mortgage side.
In the left side, you can see your classic income from secondary real estate from your ready properties. It's just 2% from your client, yeah, from your investors. But we not come to your commission. Yeah, it's very important. We just discuss about your additional opportunity, and you can see for right side it's earned just plus 1% from banks, and we can provide full this service for you. It's just for free. It's just additional income, and very important too. You can increase property your investors. If before you can use and your client for today, your investor has got only 2 million dirhams. You can up his budget to 10 million, and bank will be provide 80% from your property. It's very interesting. What do you think? Yeah. So can you up your hands who work with mortgages for today, who have nice experiences before? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Mortgage.
Perfect. Yeah. Do you know about buyout format? Buyout. Buyout, it's a
properties.
Oh yeah, I mean like Islamic way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean like it's like Islamic way, right? That's Islamic bank.
like Islamic Bank and more than 70 banks provide the same services.
Like to avoid people they don't like actually with the profit directly. So they use this way, like indirect way, actually, to be acceptable.
Yeah, we have a very educated audience for today. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's next slide, Ken.
Sure. So what happens within a mortgage side, which we provide the tools within our end for you, which we provide all kind of options to help you into the mortgage side. And most of the common ones is the 3 cases for your clients, where if you would like to use the mortgage and gain money for yourself, where the first part is the perfect history case. The first case is within a perfect history of your client, when he got the history of himself for salaries and all the other things within money and income, perfect history. So someone who works into airlines,
and ready salary for last 6 months. It's very important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the first cases, and the second one is the one who has Emirates ID, but we don't know where does he takes the money, right? There's always but, which we don't know. Someone like an entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's maybe entrepreneur. It's maybe just investor's visa. Yeah, it's not employed.
Yeah, so we'll come to the talk within each cases, and the third one is the one who has nothing. So you have a client. He's from US, whatever parts of the world. He have millions and millions of dollars back in his country, but he doesn't has nothing over here.
Only money and interest buy property in Dubai.
Yeah, we help you to close that deal super easily with us and get the commission for yourself. And yeah.
So that's why we want to show you how we can earn money together, and we are close full service for us and for your future buyers. It's the main of principle in our works. It's a principle 50-50. It's a principle win-to-win. If you are win, we are winner too, right? And this is very nice options for you and for your client. You remember last slides, right? And where we have three profiles, and we have options for each profiles. And if you have a very clear history, it will be just 1% commission for your client, 3% for investors, and maybe
So basically, this is the numbers that we charge each case, is the previous slides. So the first case, coming back to the previous slides, so for this case, we charge 1% of the commission out of your client. For the second cases, we charge, that was 3%, right? Yes, 3%. And for the last, we charge 6% of your client. But we are
very important to our average margin with each case is just 2%. That's why we share 50%. 1% only for you, yeah, and 1% from banker, and our job to make it full documents and anything else. So
yeah. So and one another key point is that we work straightly with banks. So we might have all the other options of a pre-approvals within to yourself for your client, which is really good. And this next one is, we talk about this, right?
Yeah, and we have very often we have a question about, can you manage or can you help provide valuation? Can you help make it grow my personal valuation? If, for example, we made a very beautiful renovation, our villa for price more than 40 million dirhams, but I didn't have opportunity provide this valuation from banks, but we can help make it this process because we are living in United Arab Emirates, and partner relationship networks. It's very important to this country. That's why, we are your partners, and you can believe we can help provide the best valuation for your renovation part.
Sorry to bother. Sure. You do the renovation or you have a third party? Because I do the same as well. I do renovation and a building as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, because we have a partner, we are a group, so I have a consultant with me about the decoration and house. It's very interesting. So are you interested actually to do it, or you have more?
We discuss only mortgages side. If our client want to work with renovation, we recommended DCI Group. And if you want to work with renovation.
No. We, as Andrew mentioned it, we don't have the in-house team who does the renovation. So we partner up with DCI in that side, and that's what we do within the renovation side. Yes.
So let's do it. Top three.
So what happens within the mortgage side? To make it long story short, we work with all the cases to bring money for yourself at the end of the day. One of the other options is buying out the options. Sure. You want to go for last slide? Which you mean
before buying? Yeah, these top three clients cases.
Yes.
And for today, if you will be try make it marketing for mortgages, for buyout, and any services, because it's very nice option to lead generation. If you will be make it just a process for off plan and ready building, it's you will be have a lot of competitors to this side. If you will be work with just the mortgages, market it's open it for you, and you can invest just for maybe $2,000 and $3,000 monthly, and you will have more than 150 leads. It's very interesting, and you can work with us. And so top three cases of client now, and where you will have very nice very nice conversion from leads, more than 30%. It's a post handover refinancing, and buyout. It's not the classic mortgages. Post-handover, it's very interesting cases. Why? Because in 2022, in the United Arab Emirates, was be a lot of investors invest money to off-plan, and now they have just 40% to payment and 60% in a remaining, yeah, and they didn't have opportunity payment, but you can help for him make it this process for today with mortgages side. Refinancing, it's just for client who has got mortgages before, and if you know to learn from banks, change it each 3 years, and if first fixed rate was be just 5% commission or maybe 4%. After 3 years, rates from banks will be more than 5% commission, maybe 6% commission. And it's very important if you calculate full process to client will be pay more 1.5% next each 15 years. They can pay more for 7% from price of the property. It's very important. For example, if property has got a price for 10 million dirhams, yeah, you can help for your client save more than 700,000 dirhams. It's a lot of budget to sell, and you can help save money and earn to your side. It's very interesting. And buyout. Buyout options, can you provide about buyout options?
So starting with into the buyout options, what happens where each of you can use this option where within to our end, again, as we mentioned, we work with all the banks, and what happens and to the usual cases, if the property valuation is less than 5 million dirhams, so the banks rates was into the 80% of the amount of the loan that they share to you, which they give it to you. But if your property cost over 7 million, within us you could get 60% within to BeHomes. So that's
one question for our audience. So we know in the market, real estate and from broker side has got the main of two profiles, brokers. It's broker seller and broker buyer, right? If you have a listings now, you're a broker seller. Can you up your hands, please? If you have listings, yeah. Nice. Yes, 50% our audience broker seller. It's for this product for you guys, 100%, because it's a different options how you can sell your property for today and give real value for your client for today, because property was priced more than 20 million dirhams, maybe didn't sales just for 1 month, right? But you have another way using just buyout options, and you can save budget for your investors.
exactly. So which you get the 60% of the amount for yourself. Now you can start investing into your client into another property or do whatever you want at your end. And next slide. For example, if we are into cases, Andre can explain it into detailed side, please.
Yeah, this is our lovely example for Royal Atlantis. If you find Royal Atlantis in a Bayut, in the property finder, average check for 2-bedroom will be 20 million dirhams, right? And you see more than around 50 different listings in a Bayut for today, and that's why you have a lot of competitors for investors, for any brokers who want to sell this property for today, but you can discuss about just buyout from your investors. It's very nice option. See, you can take your money and take money for your investors 60% in the next month. It's very easy because we can making evaluation process, discuss about real price for today if you was make it renovation, for example, right? And your price is changed, just save all bills and you didn't have problems if you save bills for renovation. Yeah, and it's very important. You can take 60% from two-bedroom apartments. It's more than 12 million dirhams. How it will be works? Our mortgage commission will be 2% from total prices, and of course you earn your classic commission 2%, and we earn additional 2% from banks. Not 2% from banks. From banks we earn 1% and 1% charge for your customers. But after making deals, we are share 2% commission 50-50, and that's why you can just save this picture and call to Artyom. Artyom, say hi, please. Yeah. Yeah, it's our professional team for mortgage side, and Artyom can help for make it any question. And we are working the same like mortgage department, but in your side, in your real estate agency, and we can make it very personal presentation with your real estate agency. And if you have any client who want to make it Zoom for mortgages, you can call to Artyom, and we can connection to you, and we will discuss about mortgages, and you will pitch your personal solution for property.
Yeah, I think, Andre, it's really good option to sell the listing that you have on your hand, right?
Yeah,
and
it's,
get the
it's very
commission.
nice options. And
It
I
is.
don't know why, but local market didn't push these services for end users. I don't know why, but I think, see, if we discuss just statistic for another country, if you are from UK, if you are from another country, from France, from Spain, right? Mortgages, it's more than 90% of total transaction. In United Arab Emirates, for today, it's just 20%. And mortgages will be grow 100%. That's why you want to educate with this sector 100%.
Yeah, so we'll be happy to hear your questions into a mortgage side. Please ask. And what happens in our end, today we try to provide, as I've mentioned, one stop was into BeHomes, where you listed your listings with BeHomes and it automatically shows up on your Property Finder account, your website, and yeah, thank you. And other places where we run the marketplace, off-plan marketplace, to make your sales offer was into your profile, where you can join into our social media networks, which we set up by events, bring real value for you, was into portals, and you can join to WhatsApp chat, Telegram, Instagram, as well as the Telegram, we have it. And
yeah, in WhatsApp, we have nice networking groups where you can share your any listings. It's for free. And Instagram, we are just pushing our next networking and any events, any advertising for our partners. Yeah.
Sure.
And Telegram.
Into
exactly.
Telegram, yes. So sometimes we make giveaways on Telegrams. And you might have the personal, for example, your own personal bot, which runs the listing for yourself. So you don't have to do manual listings. We do that for you. But yeah, please sign up. And any questions, we'd be happy to discuss, especially for mortgage side. But do you have anything to say?
If you will using our application now, we are for today more marketplace for off-plan buildings. But if you have experience work with US and different, maybe UK, you know about MLS system. MLS, what do you mean MLS? Multi-listing system, where you have just a database for full any properties, ready properties, distressed properties, and off-plan exactly. And we are changing our vision for this site, and if you will come to us for today, you can see for today we are the biggest provider distress deal in our database, has got more than 150 different listings, and you can open, just pop up a distress deal in our site and see really nice distress below original price, minus 30%, minus 20%, with very nice area. For example, if you remember lounge in a Saadiyat, you didn't have opportunity to just go and buy a property in a Saadiyat. But if you go to our database, you can see Saadiyat options and below original price, and you have opportunity to buy this property for today. It's very nice. And see, yeah, press the button. Yeah, it's a full database, and you can take a distress deal. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's our Google Excel. Yeah, it's very nice options, and you can see how many units we have on the left side. It's just district, and this is difference between original price. It's more than 30%, 70%, and a lot of options. And if you have a distress deal, we can help pushing your distress, of course, too. We have a special rules for these things, but you can register. It's a very nice option to push your distress, push your maybe commercial property. We work with commercial too, and we have a full floor in a beachfront for today, minus 9% from original price. Yeah, it's amazing, I think. Yeah, it's and this is price for 100% true, because before to add all information to this web file, we see for original SPA and any information. That's why we can guarantee 100%. If you see for this property in this web file, you can use it. It's will be very simple. And what mean Sergey before? Thank you for remember about it. You can see for secondary side. Please press button secondary. Now for today, in this side, you can see just only your property. You can add your personal property and manage your property. For example, our client Metropolitan. Metropolitan has got more than 1,500 different resales, secondary ready objects, and Metropolitan manage all these listings here. But after our update is in December, you can see not just your personal listings. You can see listings for all market. It's the same like Majeure. Sorry? For rent? Sorry. Form A. Form A? Form A, yeah. No. You didn't need. Yeah, you can put it. Yeah, you can put it without if we see for future, we good understand how it works U.S. market, and we go to U.S. market. It's the main of target for today. And U.S. market didn't have option the same like Trahisi number and anything else. It's only rules local market. But we want to change these rules in the local market, and for officially we have opportunity work without Trahisi number if we are closing application. If we don't open, right? That's why you need to register and see in a B2B side, and our domain b2b.behomes.tech. That's why you didn't need Form A. And why we make it process? Because the mainly important for market, it's just my mind and our team. We want to create additional opportunity for sales to brokers community. Why? Because if you have, for example, nice property, maybe you didn't have opportunity to push it just with classic method, but you have, for example, more than 500 different followers in your Instagram, and you can push this property with Instagram, and you will have 500 referral, right? And this referral can recommend it, find your broker buyer. And that's why you can put more commission with price of property than classic 2%. You can put just 5%, 2% for you, 2% for broker buyer, and 1% for referral. It's our idea, and we think about how we can make this process better, and how we can make it the best of product for you guys. And if you have any question, we're very, very glad to answer. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice to see you again. For last 2 years, we talk mostly in WhatsApp. Every day I see my laptop and messages in WhatsApp, but now thank you for the coming. And I will tell you a little bit more about company. So, some small things. Who don't have my private number, this is the QR code and my private number. Feel free to call me, message me, but on Monday. Today, day off, only with the checks and money. And these 2 QR codes, this is the QR codes for calendar of our meetings. If we will not make some discussions today, feel free to book your time at our office. This is 9 minutes from here, Business Central Towers, and we will sit together and discuss options. So, about DCI Group. Yeah, I'm a CEO of Dubai office, but DCI Group is a little bit more than you thought earlier. This is not fit-out company, not construction company. This is the project management that includes all in one house. But our project management is mostly more than just construction, making buildings. So our Russian companies from 2006, and this is the buildings that's already been done. 5 of them already. Repina Moments, this is the area now is under developing in St. Petersburg in Russia. 704 townhouses in 4 phases. So we know how to build, how to manage this big construction, and our strategy for next 3-5 years to make a own community with villas and townhouses. We will start with the ground and basement plus 4 maximum, and we're ready to go to joint venture with the high buildings, 8, 12, 14 floors. So I think most of our friends and faces who I see today, they've been in our villas in different areas, but mostly this is the construction and renovation in the areas which were developed by MR. So this is the Dubai Hills Villa, this is Springs and Meadows areas. We are finished more than 17 projects in the last 4 years here in Dubai. Some of them are sold, some of them are still on the market. With some of our guests, we are trying to sell them, and hopefully soon will be offers and good checks, and we will go next steps. And you see our quality and our design and our areas are sometimes one of the best. So one more time about DCI Group. We are not the company that do only renovation. We are not fit-out company, construction. We do a full circle of project management, and our team is full in one house. So we are going, and we don't have real estate license. We are inviting you and working with you because we don't want to go deep into this stuff, and our strategy is to build and to make a development. But all of this, which mentioned now on the screen, is we do all in one house. We are working as 4 countries. Our team is Russia, St. Petersburg, big team here in UAE, in Dubai, Spain, and our partners in Estonia, in Tallinn. They make a huge work for our marketing, and so you are there because they help us. Okay, about the numbers. In Russia,
It is 18 years developed, was finished, and more than 4.3 million square feet was done with the high floor buildings. Now townhouses are coming. For here, now it is more than 20 projects. Most of them is standalone townhouses and villas. There is closed projects for the private users we can't show, but in the private discussions on our meeting we can show some things in also houses like Atlantis or Index Tower. Hopefully soon we will get new photos from our team that was involved in this. Very beautiful project, but it's not renovation, it's about the final users. And trends. This is our statistics, and this is, I think, will be happen next 2 years with the property in Dubai. So mostly maybe with the Russian waves that coming from 2022 and first quarters of 2023, but now I think the next wave is coming. But anyway, the official statistics is showing us that nearest 2 years, more than 4 times as usual, ready units is coming to the market, and more than 182,000 is will be ready. They will be ready and will be available for selling. And as we know, 70% is of plan is investment, so 30 of them will be living here, but 70 of them is investment, and a lot of ready units will be done. And maybe for some time the pricing for the secondary market of the ready units from big developers, empty, not furnished, not staged and not renovated, will be the same. And the strategy for faster selling will be only if you are taking the highest floor, or you make price dropping or selling original price. Okay, this might be theory, but we believe that secondary markets for some investors, we're talking about investment opportunities and options. For some investors, it's better to take something physically they can touch, they can resell, they can move in by their family immediately, or rent it out, or even to sell it immediately at the same price they took it earlier. So we are now talking about fast checks for our company, because we are making development and long construction circles. Fast check is 1 year. So for 1 year, for renovation, how can we do 4.5% commission? This is the basic numbers, but anyway, it works. Let's start to make some calculations. This is the example of Meadows. Meadows, this is type 7, type 6. Now, from month to month, more and more companies are coming to the market with the renovation options, and sometimes we can't find the unit for the budget for several months. And of course, if we are talking about the fast selling, we can go out of the mortgage deals, so we can do deals higher than 10 million. So we make this option as a Meadows. This is the numbers for investor. So we can do more than 20% in 12 months. For physical work, we need 6 months only. We have already prepared the layouts, technical stuff inside. This is exterior design, and we easily can beat the price of 16 millions, and it will be a good option for the investor. What is numbers for the brokers? And mentioned earlier that basic, this is your investor, your buyer, and of course he's paying as a buyer first commission. After we receive the agreement, signed agreement for the renovation, we are paying 0.5% from the basic price of the villa. For example, it is Meadows 8.8, but this price is already finished. Everything is gone last 3 weeks. Now we need to target for 10. And in the end, when the villa is ready, the third commission is 2%. This is 4.5. But we have experience, and I think 60% of this 20 project that was done in Dubai, this is the investment projects. And we are sitting on the table with investors and asking them the profit sharing. When we are targeting the price like 15 million after renovation for Meadows, we can try to sell it a higher price for 16, 16.5, 17. Depends on the market, depends on the broker, everything. But we are asking, if we are reaching 1 more million of the profit, we are asking additional 30% profit sharing from this 1 million. So, and part of this money we are sharing with the broker or with this person who is POA of the investor. It can be without a license of RERA, all of this, but this is the fourth commission. So one of the brokers in the end with the Meadows, he will receive in 1 year. So these first 2 commissions immediately after the deal will be done, then you will put your exclusive, or if you are trusted POA of the owner, you will put your name on the listing and on the contract, and for sure receive 2% from the next buyer. If the prices are high and we are going to the high market, we can ask of course the 2 commissions, but this is options. This is the basic that will be for sure will be done. So as I mentioned, the previous PDF was like 3 weeks ago. Everything is gone. We are looking for the unit for one of our investor, Meadows, type 6, type 7. This is 4,000 square feet. 4 bedroom, we will transfer it to 5 bedroom. So old villa, 10 million, 2% immediately, 0.5%, 50K immediately in 1 week after we will receive the signed contract, and in the end, 15 minimum 16 million 300K. So from the old unit, 550 in 1 year easily can be done. So about the Palm, today we talk about our new friend Alex, tall guy from Canada. And everybody has friends and companies which are doing renovation here, and different numbers are coming to the market for the second number. So as we know now, we checked some villas in the last days with our friends in Palm, and to get good unit, if we're going to these numbers, to get a good unit, we need to go high numbers to go to the end of the leaf. So 32 is the villa price, 7 is renovation. Of course, we can do a little bit better to make more automatization, make more luxury stuff, furniture from Europe, all of this. But this is the normal price for renovation and Palm, and we can resell it in 59 million plus minus. So it can be 62, it can be 57. Anyway, it will be done in 1 year, because for the Palm we also need around 6 or 7 months for renovation. So investor will be receiving 50% ROI, and the broker will take all of this percentage from these units. It's 3 times more than from Meadows unit. Of course, this is only options that I want to share with you as example. We can work any area in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all of this, but we recommend to look, of course, on the top 3 areas that are top selling, and it's easier and faster to work in MR communities. But anyway, we can do Palm, we can do Jumeirah Islands, all of this, Al Barari. Anyway, this is the physical work. If you can sell it, resell it, and you know this unit is good, we will do it together. So about construction. Of course, when we're talking about development, the big numbers is coming from the scratch. When we're buying the plot and make a construction, we make a new building, and of course, with the numbers of profit, it is more profitable than renovation. Sometimes it's the same, but if we're comparing with the Palm, we need to spend 39 million in construction in Dubai Hills. Now we have options to spend only 25 and resell it for 40. We are talking about Emerald Hills. This is one of the areas, I think everybody knows this. We have experience to make some buildings inside, but this is the final year which MR allowed to finalize the buildings. Empty units are under the fines from MR owners because they don't do anything. So the train is going, and we can jump on it, or we will lose it at all. So because if we're comparing the plot prices in fairways, all of this, it's more than 25, 30. If we're going Hills View, it is 60, 80. The prices are coming similar with the Emirates Hills and Palm. This is the cheap option. So 15 million for the plot, for the luxury villa. We can do the 4 floors, basement, ground, first floor, and 1 more room upstairs. Not the full floor, but it will be nice master bedroom or office. It will be done. We need 16 months. And if this is the numbers for investor, later we have video file and all of these presentations online. We will share it. But anyway, in 16 months, it is 65% ROI. It's also good numbers for the brokers. We have empty plot, nothing. The sand is around you, 7.7 thousand square feet. Empty plot now costs 15. 2% is 377 from us. In the end, when the villa will be done, of second commission from the next buyer, and I think we can beat the price of asking 39. We can do 44, 46, and additional profit sharing will be done. So in 2 years, yes, this is a longer project. This is not fast checks as the renovation. For the longer projects, broker can take from one empty plot in Dubai Hills right now, only 6 plots available. We're ready to go in. We are prepared some drawings, and we have ideas how to do the basement parking here. This can be for investor or for final users. The broker can receive 1.4 million and nothing to do. Only to invite one investor, show him plot, make the first deal, and forget about this. After that, in 1 year, we will call and say, it's the second commission is ready, come. And the building is ready. Okay, the option is, as I mentioned earlier, not only for the investors, because now we are looking for the investment renovation construction project that need to be resold after it will be finished. But sometimes we have inquiries from the final users that want to live in Emirates living area here, but they don't have like 40 million, but they want a home with 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms. We can go to Jumeirah Islands, but we need to check the units properly because we need to go to the center, to the good view. And final user also is an option for us. Yes, why it is profitable to work with us? So our offer as a DCI Group to the brokers is let's sit one time with the investor or final user, check the area of the whole Dubai, take this unit and give all work to us. We will do everything. You will take all commissions, and we do our work best of the best. And I think my next partners will give you an idea why these units will be much higher in the end of the price, even if the final user will decide to leave it and to resell it. Sometimes it's coming during the conversations. Secondary market, I understand that you are brokers and it's easier to sell, sometimes it's easier to sell off-plan units, to receive commission faster, to close the deals with the short conversations, and then the investor is going with the payment plan. And of course, it is a great option for investor to take these split payments. But some of the mostly guys, they are more than 50 years, they're coming from USA, Canada, Europe, UK. They are not ready to go to off-plan. They want something they can come in, touch the physical building. So for some investors, it is an option. Secondary market, it's no risky. because if we are going even for this area of Emirates living area, it's coming 22% organically. If anybody will take any unit, it will go up next year, and he will easily resell it for the same price for 1 week maximum. Yes, we have experience, and we have what to show to this market, and our background, and not back office, like our office in other countries can close a lot of finance and analytics, and if we are going to the large scale project, we will invite one flight with a high-end team with the top managers, and yes, we will discuss a little bit later for this. Tools, CRM, presentations, all of this. I'm really waiting for our partners of BeHomes when they will finalize all the secondary on the application, because now it's really hard to communicate with the, for example, Emirates Living, this area, more than 800 brokers, and you know, not every broker understands everything, and sometimes they can't calculate 2 + 2 in their minds, and how do they can sell the units, and our units are on the upper price of the market. If we do renovation, this is the most expensive units on the area, and we are expecting brokers and the buyers who understand what is going on the site. And about the CRM, I believe that our friends and our partners will beat these tools like Property Finder, Bayut, all of this in several years, because I know the background. The CRM is coming from Russia, and I see a lot of friends our here, and they know the CRM called Cian. Кто из России, все понимают, о чем речь. And yeah, it will be very easy to communicate with the higher numbers of brokers if you're controlling unit as a main broker or as a POA. Anyway, mortgages, loans, and all of this. Options for the investors is we are talking about big numbers. Yes, of course, 80% we can take from the unit as a loan below 5 million. And if we're talking about mortgages, it is 20% down payment if we go on with the mortgage. But we're talking about renovation higher than 10 million. We are talking about 60% financing, so we can go to the middles. It costs 10 million. We take 60% of this, make renovation, or we don't need to take 60%. We take only 30, make renovation, resell it for 16, 17, 18. Anyway, one guy now, we have investor. He take, I think, the most expensive unit in Emirates Living area, small townhouses, but anyway, he take it for 5.1 million. He want to rent it out for 1 year. We now do the renovation, all of this. He want to put it on the market for the higher price, take the income of the renovation for the first year, and then to resell it with the organically raising of the market and with the raising of the property unit, because it is best looking on the lake view. It is looking to the sunrise, and it is renovated, and the 1 year gone, and we are targeting also the maximum price. So this is example of middles. If we are talking about special options, we can make several steps, renovation, loan steps. As example, on villa on the Palm, we take villa on cash for 30. Give me the second microphone. We take the villa for 30 million, put it on the bank, take 60% money on the loan. Then we take on this money 1 middles, split amount for the renovation for the 2 units, work 1 year on 2 units only with the investment of 30 million, and in the end we have on the pocket, not we, investor, they have 50 million, and the profit is 20 plus 65. Of course, some costs will be done as a trahisi, DLD, and payments for rates of the bank. But anyway, this is the 4-step renovation investment. It is confirmed we can do, and if you investor believe in you and us, we can easily do it. So, loan against the land. We confirmed it for several weeks ago. If we are talking about any plot in any area, we can take also financing from the bank if we put it and block it into the bank. And for this amount, we can easily make a construction. And if we're talking about Dubai Hills, the plot is 15 million. We put it on the bank, take 10, make construction, resell it for 40. And for 15 millions, we take 25 profit in 2 years. It's all confirmed, we can do it. Yeah. And about one more option. Yesterday we sit on the Zoom with our finance, and they confirmed that in 2 months, hopefully, this option is ready on the market from the March, and we officially can receive from the investors and from the final users USDT and take it officially, and we will split this amount to the subcontractors, so we can make invoices for USDT, and it will be legally. We are working now on this. Hopefully it will be done before February, but anyway, take this option to your minds, and next year it will be option for renovation, for final user, for any moves in properties. Yeah, lower capital for renovation, all of this. About the strategy partnership, yes, we are not, one more time, because sometimes broker collaborating and connecting with us, they think that we are brokers, or we are construction company, or we are fit out company, or something small. Not. We are big group of companies all in one house, and we can close big large scale projects. Now we are working on one of these for 10 months. Hopefully 2025 will be the start of the project. But anyway, if some of developers from other countries or somebody want to work with the finance, so we can close all this in our group. And one more time, we don't have a real estate license, and we invite you as our friends and partners to do this business for sales and for inviting new investors and final users. So we have experience. Hopefully I can give you all information about us, and you have the skills to close the deals. And let's combine it to make some money, to make some checks, to make some renovations, make some big scale projects next year. And one more time, feel free, who don't have my private number, to message me, to call me. And QR codes for calendar for the next 30 days to sit and to discuss options privately without cameras, recording, all of this. Maybe you have some options for us, and we have options for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my presentation, and thank you all for coming here today. I'm not about the numbers. I'm about architecture, design, and space. But we always stay on the budget because I'm one of the co-partner of this company, of DCI Group. It's important for me. And this clicker. Okay. I'd like to start saying a few words about myself and my team. My name is Valentin. I'm a founder and lead architect of an architectural bureau in St. Petersburg. with 15 years experience. We work on both private and public projects. Design is my life. And 20 years ago, I started like private architect, and I have a huge experience in different design areas, from furniture to public buildings. In our team, we share common design philosophy. Our approach to design is to produce projects which create a positive and lasting impression through quality and design innovation. Let me introduce my team. This is the management of our company, and I'm very happy that you're here today. Today, they have traveled from St. Petersburg to support our event and me personally. Some time ago, each of them joined our team and worked on specific tasks. Over time, their role became much more important. Today, they are management core of the company. They are people I completely trust because they share and actively promote our design philosophy. They bring creativity and attention to client in every project. Now about our company. This is Tumkov Design, and our company mission. I would like focus you on these two essential points: to create space, not just decorate it. Any idea must be organically integrated into the space. This is the main points in our company, and we work and we create through these two main things. Basic responsibility of our company is architectural design, interior design, and project management. The project management, the main things I think I want to focus your three main points of our experience, which make our investment strategy safety oh, did you hear me? And before not? Ah. The most important things is time management, budget management, and risk management. I think that risk management in Dubai is the main things because it's every day. We change part contractors, we change some things. It's really a huge work, but it's safety for investors because we can do it. Today, our company is represented in the Dubai market and is also part of the DCI Group of companies, adding to its extensive experience. This is a small test for you. Let me ask you questions. Which of several projects do you prefer? For example, this? Okay. Okay, second one, right? Yes, you can. Left? Right. And here? Okay. Good. Great. This is the property. Well, according your answers, I'm happy to tell you that you have already chosen our company. Yeah. You see, this is on the left side. You see one of the property with highest price on the market now. This is 3-bedroom villa, 6.4 million. And this is our product. This is also high price villa, 2-bedroom, but absolutely another approach. You see? Okay, something about Palm. Yes, on the left side, this is garden villa. Yes, this is garden villa, and right side it is Rotonda. With we told with you about it, but it's for, in my opinion, the one is an interesting type, and we focus. Okay, let's go. Next. Yes, the main idea, we don't spend budget, we create the product. Beautiful. Yeah. And small referral program, I think it's not too much money, maybe it's good. In my opinion, it's good opportunity to attract new client, and it give us continue work with them, because our approach to design give us opportunity to attract it to construction and then to selling. It's really good things. But if we can do it. Last things, who I am in DCI Group. I want to read because I can learn it. I cannot learn it. I'm one of the managing partners of DCI Group, and my role is to protect and enrich the projects we create with ideas so that your client receives a high-quality product filled with meaning. Yes, and now I want to finish my introduction. No, something. This is my contacts. You can call me directly, and we can discuss all things about product. Yeah, thank you.
I'm so happy to see my partners, the people that I'm already working with here. And mostly, I also like to welcome all the new beautiful faces. And I hope that we can also start our communication and be good partners and make a lot of beautiful projects. So let me start with introducing myself. My name is Mila. I'm the owner of Milk Buro company. The company specializes in furnishing, in home staging, so that is why we can make a great combination altogether. Everything started with my... This is Valentin, you see it? Feeling. So everything started with my childhood dream to make ugly, dark, and totally uncozy places into beautiful ones. So long story short, a lot of project, a lot of work, hard skills led me to where I am now, to having my company here and working with a lot of different clients and different interesting people. What is home staging? Home staging is a really powerful selling tool. Why so? Because it's effective in selling homes faster and for higher price. What is the most important for you as a broker? By offering a staging service, you will help your client to prepare their homes properly. And of course, you will have additional benefit. We are now living in a very fast-moving world. Fast food, fast cars, fast decisions. As it seems right now, you have only 3 seconds to attract your client's eye and to make him really want to see your property. Dubai is a very beautiful city, and we really have a lot of beautiful projects here. But the issue is that all of them look almost the same. They are located in the same regions, they look the same white box, they are almost of the same price. So how can you attract the client's eye? Only by making something different, by offering special service, for example, as furnishing. Because a lot of people, they just don't understand how a place can look like, how it can be cozy. Everything in home staging is about the feeling of home. When your client enter the room, enter the apartment or villa, they want to imagine themselves living there, playing with cats, playing with dogs, with children, cooking food, spending times with their family in the living room watching TV. So home staging and furnishing really provides this service. Sometimes it is very important to explain to your client who is going to rent this apartment out or to sell it that the higher check they will get after getting the final picture of the apartment, because it's very hard for clients to really to imagine that. Moreover, a lot of people move to Dubai and they don't have time and they don't have a will at all to do it by themselves. They don't know shops, they don't do deliveries and so on. We are here to help them with it. Will buyers like what they see on their photos? This is also a very important question. And our aim is to make a property look as beautiful as it can. It's very easy to imagine everything when the property is empty. But what can we do with secondary market? Sometimes you need to rent out apartment, sometimes you need to sell it, but the budget is low. So there are always some small tips that can help you to improve it, and we can easily provide our services which will help you to do it. Sometimes you need just to change curtains, throw out old carpet, make some small decoration tips, and then you will receive a really beautiful picture that the final user will really like. All those people who have been working with me and with my company, they can easily prove that it is very fast and good selling tool to receive a beautiful and nice furnished apartment. It will save your time, it will improve client's budget, and it will definitely be a good bonus for all the sides. I think that every home on the market can benefit from a professional home stager, even if you are working with a very tight budget. So basically, this is our first aim, to fit in as much as we can in your budget. Whether it just simple furnishing or some small details that we can improve in the apartment, but we are really focused on the result. Every home on the market can benefit from our company, and that's for sure. You can see on the pictures that we have very, very good prepared apartments. So usually when we furnish them, we provide even very, very small details, especially for you to receive beautiful photos as a result. So your clients will really want to work with this property. And definitely home staging services are worth investing in, and there are some special numbers for you from Real Estate Staging Association survey, which I think just will prove my words. So just take a look at it, and according to my working experience, of course, this is all the true numbers. I want to give you a short summary, because nowadays, if you see and if you have already visited our properties, they all are staged. It is very important for us and for clients to receive just the same that they saw at the references at the beginning. This is why I'm really proud to work with DCI Group, to be a part of this company, so we can receive really good results together. The last but not the least thing, I think, which is important for all of you, is the prices, it's the commission, and so on. So here are the furnishing costs, the service price, because we cannot include the furniture itself here, as there are different clients, different budgets, different targets, different aims of the properties. But the prices you can see for furnishing service, of course, I will be really glad to pay a commission to you. And the most important thing that is that you can make top up according to your feeling how much your client can pay. All the top up will go to you, and I will be really thankful for our collaboration. For villas, we have a little bit different prices. Maybe it will be more interesting for you. But the prices are open, the commissions are open. And today, I think it will be nice, as soon as we didn't work together, I will be happy to give 20% commission for our first order to you. just let me know that you visited this event. We have all your numbers, we have all your names. So I will be happy to talk to you more deeply and start collaborating together and start working with our future beautiful homes. So once again, this is my direct number. I will be happy to talk to you, to chat with you, to send you maybe some more information, some more projects that we have done. And thank you for coming today. It was really nice to see all of you.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Fatima. I'm a co-founder of Force Majeure company, which is corporate and consulting service provider in United Arab Emirates. With 15 years of experience, and as well myself, I'm a representative of private office of Sheikh Abdullah bin Sharqi, the Sheikh of Emirate of Fujairah. Let me just introduce my services. It is big, what can I say, it's huge amount of services we've given with 23 years living in this country. I mean, I have a lot of connections, let's say, which is number one. We call it wasta in Arabic language, let's say, and as well as my professionality and professionality of my team. Some of the services providing by Force Majeure is, of course, business establishment, but mostly we accenting on its complicated cases. So no matter what kind of idea you come to UAE with to grow your business in any field, no matter how difficult the field is to grow your business in this country, here we are, guys, Force Majeure beside you, as we are partners with all the free zones of this country and government channels as well. We're dealing with supporting and establishing business, commercial and non-commercial organizations in this country. Management service, legal consulting, technical structuring, investment analysis. No matter what you as an investor or your investor, if your agent have in your mind and you want to expand it in this country, Force Majeure is with you guys. So we're dealing with all local banks in UAE to provide an opening and support after opening a corporate account, a personal account, as well as non-resident account for the people who want to have an account but don't want to be a resident in this country, yeah, let's say. Then, as well as foreign banks, which is Malaysian Credit Invest Bank, to open a non-resident accounts for the UAE-based company as well, and Malaysian and Serbian Adriatic Bank branches as well to open non-resident corporate personal accounts as well. Tak, next slide. This is my favorite slide, which is challenging cases, cases such as multifamily office, foundation, factories, development company, telecommunication services. This activity is regulated activities in United Arab Emirates and need very big connections and deep understanding of the law of this country to go through it and to complete it as soon as it's possible, as we're living in 21st century, and no matter who coming, they want everything quick and done. Yes, so one of the example which I want to show you is armored vehicle factory, which is so difficult activity in this country, which requires 5 approvals from 5 difficult, sensitive government channels of this country, and the main and difficult one is Ministry of Defense, as armoring vehicles factory is there is some touches with military of this country. So this client came to us after the other consultants assured them that this activity will take up to 8 months to establish it and to start to work. So we've done it just in 2 months, including the warehouse from A to Z, let's say, to turnkey. It's just take 2 months, including everything, all the approvals, the bank accounts, warehouse, and so and so. The next case is crypto license. Crypto license is nowadays, and it starts. United Arab Emirates give us opportunity to establish such a license since just February 2023. And it's required very difficult approval from VARA, Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, which we are so familiar with, as well as all other government channels, guys. And telecommunication company, it's just required as well just one approval, but again, it's so difficult. Approval takes a lot of steps, and again, just telling you that here we are with all our connections to establish, no matter what you or your investor want to expand in this country. Дальше. So going back to the main topic of today's event is our official partners is Al Muhafiz Contracting Company, which completing our team. Actually, all of us, today's team, we're completing each other. And this is it is last part of this chain, which actually, I want to assure you guys, unbeatable power. No matter which field you are, development or any other field, we are that unbeatable power, and I'm sure that you're going to join us and will feel it yourself, guys. So, Al Muhafiz Company, Al Muhafiz Contracting Company, which is in the market since 2007 and built more than 280 projects, which is MAP Platinum member in UAE, and most of the projects is government projects, as well as you can see the private sector projects. And this is the company which you need to work with, and you will if you'll join our team, guys. So again and again, you can see the pictures of the Muhafiz Construction Company, and this is me, guys. Just to summarize my meeting, I know everyone is tired, we want to eat, we want to go to the dinner. Just whatever questions you have, I'm ready to answer all the questions, no matter you facing any kind of issues in this country. Please remember, our company giving 65 plus services in each and every field in this country. Please feel free to call me, to text me, no matter what difficulty you're facing. We are here, and just in conclusion, just want to tell you all, guys, you want this service with a soul, which is the best service, you will join us, you will collaborate with us, and if you're agent and non-direct investor or direct client in any services we're providing, you will get, of course, your commission, no matter what you need from our side. And I just want to assure you again and again that we are that unbeatable power team, which is completing each other, guys. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. See you at the dinner, guys.
Thank you very much.